A new teaser for Beauty and the Beast is here.
Pewdiepie is using the N-word and causing trouble on the internet.
And we've got more 5H updates for you.
All that and more on today's rundown.
All right, we feel a certain way about Ed Sheeran's new music. One of us loves it and one of us doesn't love it.
Ooh, but before we get into that, we've got to talk about fifth or fourth harmony.
Oh.
Talk about becoming Instagram official. Fifth Harmony have cut ties with 2016, taking to social media to post their first official band photo. But Camila Cabello is MIA, since news broke of her shocking departure just last month. The photo, as you can see right here, features the new foursome in their usual matching ensembles while striking sassy poses, and was posted to the band's social media accounts across the board with a simple caption reading 2017. Erin?
Yes, I'm looking up Camila's Twitter
Instagram?
right now just to see what she's been up to.
Well, she's been in Cabo living her best bikini
Yeah, that's what I'm
life,
finding.
looking bomb.
She looks, well, she's always looked bomb, let's be real.
Yeah.
I love this new photo though that they released.
You don't think it's awkward?
They're
all looking a little out of place to me, but they look fierce.
They have been a fivesome for so long. They all know how to find their windows. When there's an odd amount of people, there's three, you know how to find your windows. They don't know how to find their windows now, but I think they look great. I think they look actually relieved in this photo. They're like, thank God we can finally work on music together as a group. It's not about, is Camila staying? Is Camila going? It's about them finally. So I think they're excited. Although Lauren's dance is a little like,
yeah.
What am I doing?
You know what? I think they're gonna find their footing. But apparently new music is on the horizon. Let me tell you about it. Representatives for the band have confirmed that the band's label Epic Records has, quote, exercised their deal option with Fifth Harmony, and that staying put is a win-win. The rep goes on to say, quote, they're in a position to have more creative involvement and really direct where they want their music to go. They're a huge name on the Epic roster, so it makes sense to keep them there and work on another hit album. So I think this is all good for them, and having more creative say is something that I feel like they didn't have in the past. So maybe we'll get something a little bit different, but something that's more original to them.
Maybe that's the silver lining in all of this. They get more power post Camila. You guys, it is a good day to be alive if you are a Disney fan, which I totally am. I grew up wanting to always be a princess, even though I was like a tomboy. I was like kind of the Beast in Beauty and the Beast. That was my character.
I think you're like Ariel in The Little Mermaid. I've heard you sing that song too many times.
I wanted to be, but I also wanted to be Belle, and thank goodness we have a new trailer, kind of. It was a TV spot that was released, and in this we see the Beast kind of being a little nervous about how he's going to approach Belle and talk to her, and then Lumiere and Mrs. Potts are kind of coaching him on how to flirt. It's so cute.
You must charm her. Be gentle.
Kind.
Sweet. Come, show me the smile.
Also, we see Belle stopping to thank Beast for saving her life, and he manages to get a little laugh out of her.
I never thanked you for saving my life.
I never thanked you for not leaving me to be eaten by wolves.
Also, I don't know if you missed it, but the official Instagram page for Beauty and the Beast just released a little teaser of Emma Watson singing something there from the show. And at first, the first couple of seconds, I was like, I'm not really sure if it's gonna go well. And then about 3 seconds in, she had me.
Wow.
I was crying.
And a bit alarming. Who'd have ever thought that this could be?
Every trailer I've seen of this film, I cry. It's so great. It's one of my most anticipated movies of next year. And I don't know, what do you think?
I think that it's visually stunning. I love this story as it was in the original version, so I cannot wait to see it come to life, and I love the casting choices.
Who are you? Are you Gaston?
Yeah, if that's who you want me to be.
I don't think he's a nice guy though.
All right, Erin, the most popular YouTuber, he's really been going at it for some time now. I'm talking Pewdiepie. He has us all riled up once again because in a recent video titled I Won an Award, he is caught slurring the N-word.
Neutrogena?
No. The video starts out with him pointing out the fact that he's been deemed ugly by Twitter trolls, but then he comes across a video posted by TC Chandler ranking the 100 most handsome faces of YouTube. PewDiePie ranks at number 18, and during his celebration, actually just here, you watch it for yourself.
18! Oh, right after Beckham, huh?
In the editing, he did cut out the very end of him saying the word, but it's very clear that he did indeed use it. And I know you're probably thinking if he actually would have deleted his channel after he promised to do so following his last meltdown when he claimed YouTube was racist towards white people, that would be nice. But he went on to also say Zayn Malik looks like and it's interesting because he seems to be welcoming all the attention because on Twitter, he was trending as PewDiePie is over party, as that's been happening last year in 2016. We saw that happening a lot, but he actually reacted in a way that surprised me. Somebody on Twitter wrote, PewDiePie is an N-word party, and he simply retweeted it.
What?
Yeah, so he's not apologizing. He's not saying sorry.
It's not an accident.
As of right now,
No.
He's standing by it. Not only is he standing by it, he's promoting it.
This makes me sad. This is kind of, you want to get out of YouTube before you hit this place, I think, if you're a YouTuber. You don't want to actually start to lose your mind. I know he's doing this because of views. I mean, YouTubers do things, say things, title things in order to get views, so it's not surprising to me that he did this, but it tells me that in his mind, he's kind of in a desperate place.
I think he's probably done YouTube for so long. He is literally the peak of YouTube. He's the most popular person on YouTube and has been for so long that I feel like now he's going for shock value because we know that his views got cut in half due to who knows what. He was mad about that, and I feel like now he's doing essentially whatever he can to grasp people's attention.
So sad.
So I just don't know what will happen next. Honestly, a lot of people are also mad at him for ripping into a 5-year-old. His channel is Ryan's Toy Reviews, and he's hugely popular for unboxing toys, and he's actually been the most popular person on YouTube for 20 weeks. I know I said PewDiePie was, but this kid's getting crazy amounts of views just at the moment. Take a look.
Ryan Toy Reviews has been the most popular channel on YouTube. The youngest star YouTube has ever seen. Are we celebrating this? Are we celebrating the fact that this mother is like, you think he's getting any money of this? Do you think he's getting the toys?
PewDiePie does point out that Ryan's channel does not match up, saying Ryan does have 11 million views, but he only has 9,000 likes and 1,000 comments, compared to PewDiePie's videos, which have 11 million views, 330,000 likes, and nearly 30,000 comments. He did point out that maybe the parents are to blame for forcing the child, Ryan, to star in the video, saying he's probably not actually seeing any of the money, but nonetheless, people are pissed that he's ripping into a 5-year-old.
First of all, what does a 5-year-old? A 5-year-old can't even count money. So what would he do if he was seeing it? That's so funny to me. Why are you picking on a 5-year-old?
Well,
you're a grown man.
So articles are saying like this 5-year-old is outdoing PewDiePie, and I think that he is upset that press is picking up that a 5-year-old's beating him when it's just a parent that is being a stage mom forcing this child to do it. So although PewDiePie did make some good points about the reality of the situation with Ryan's unboxing toys, if that's what it's called, people are more upset about the fact that he's just ripping into a 5-year-old.
Okay, now on to some better news on this Friday. This is probably my favorite news story of 2017 so far. Last night, Ed Sheeran at about 9 o'clock, because I was following, he announced that he was releasing 2 new singles. It has been so long since we've heard new music from him, so I was a little bit nervous about this. But these songs are so freaking good. I'm obsessed. I know you can tell. Ryland isn't as obsessed as I am.
Here's my thing. I am a long time Ed Sheeran fan. His first album is still my favorite yet. I loved his last album, Multiply. I went to the world tour at the Staples Center and I was obsessed. I just had such high expectations for these 2 songs, and the first time I listened, I wasn't loving it. And I don't know if that's because my expectations were something different. I felt like it sounded like a movie soundtrack at first, but here's my thing. I'm coming along. I saw the acoustic version on BBC Radio 1. I started jamming out a little bit, and they are growing on me. It just wasn't an initial reaction that I was like, this is everything.
Well, in case you haven't heard them yet, this is a little teaser of Shape of You.
I'm in love with your body. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you.
I think this is the poppiest song that he's released so far. I love the fact also that he told BBC One that he almost gave this song to Rihanna.
Oh, that's interesting.
It does kind of sound like a song that she would do, but I'm really glad Ed sang it because it's really, I love it. So the second one is my absolute favorite. It's called Castle on a Hill. It's the one that Rylan doesn't love, but I am obsessed with it.
It's the way you make me feel. It's real. We watch the sunset over the castle lonely.
We were talking about this earlier, and Jocelyn was saying something that was a really good point. It sounds a lot like Taylor Swift, and Jocelyn said, you know what? If Ed Sheeran was a girl, Taylor Swift would not be happy, would not be friends with Ed Sheeran, the girl, because the sound is so similar to hers.
And they tell stories in the same essence.
Yeah, I told you this morning, I was like, if Ed Sheeran can write a song and talk about vomiting and make it catchy and cool, I'm on board.
Yeah, at first I was just a little taken back because he's kind of like talking through the story and then goes into the chorus of the song, but I think I'm starting to come around to it.
Yeah, well, they're gonna be on his new album called Divide. We've had plus, multiply, divide, and then what's the next one? Oh, subtract. Oh, that'll be a sad one.
Ugh.
Well, what did you guys think of Ed Sheeran's new songs? Let us know in the comments, or you can tweet us on Twitter as well and let us know.
And then, you guys, I have to know your thoughts on Pewdiepie. Are you mad at him? Are you unsubscribing from him? Do you think it was a mistake? It definitely was not.
It's complicated.
You guys, talk to us in the comment section below. It is Friday.
Yes.
We'll be back on Monday.
No, we'll be back on Sunday covering the Globes.
Oh yeah, but not for DHR.
Not for No, we'll be back Monday.
Yeah, we'll be back Monday. But we will be here on Sunday.
So follow, subscribe, do it. Bye.
See you later.
Kendall Jenner gets a bud tattoo in that box on the left.
Or click right to see Kylie Jenner's sex life with Tyga exposed.
Ooh la la.